Alright, so my latest harebrained idea was, after seeing all these people that have been starting to build their dial indicator holders for their mills, I've been thinking, man, it sure would be nice to have one of those things. But of course, I don't want to spend that many man hours making something. So, after watching a guy with make one basically out of the slide for a microscope, it kind of gave me this crazy idea. Basically a scissor action version of it. So this part here obviously goes up into the mill. Well, maybe it's not so obvious. It's nice and crude as my sketch is. This will chuck up into the 1/2-inch collet, and then I'll have two arms that are connected, on a pivot point here, and it will open and close and allow this to swing farther away and closer to the center line of the mill. So what I've got here is, these are the two holders that I'd like to use on it. This one will go to tens of thousandths of an inch. It has this little itty bitty stud. Can't remember exactly what size it was. Yeah, as I say, I thought it was smaller than 1/4 inch. And then this guy is a thousandths indicator, but it doesn't have the stud. So I'm thinking eventually I might wind up retrofitting this to take the same size stud as this one. But what I'll probably wind up doing is setting it up so that I can basically clamp onto that stud, slit, a piece of this, drill a hole, slit it, bolt it, so that I can clamp onto that. And then I can change the position as I need to, as I swing it farther in and out from center. So I was, scrounging through my scrap bin, trying to see what materials I have. Found this piece of aluminum, these two pieces of steel that came off of this big old nasty old vise, and a piece of 1/2-inch round bar that was all nice and rusty. I contemplated ever so briefly making the upper part of it of steel and the lower part of it from aluminum. So we'll see. I don't think I need to worry tremendously about it being lightweight. I think I just need to make sure that it's nice and rigid. And the other really good part about this is it gives me another opportunity to make another thumb wheel. So I'm pretty excited about building thumb wheels these days, so it kind of goes right in line with the whole thing of the tap wrench holder. So we'll see. I have, what I'm figuring I'll probably do is I'll drill a hole into this and then slide it through and just give it a little weld on the back side and then grind it down. I thought about trying to do a press fit, but it'll take me longer to get the whole board correctly to get a decent press fit than it will to just shove it through there and give it a little bit of weld and a little cleanup with the grinder. So anyway, seeing as I'm well past my normal 2-minute mark, I'm gonna leave it go there, and hopefully I'll have a little more clarity on this yet this evening, and maybe another video to go along with this.